This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we're going to see the Kansas Jayhawks taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back. It's Sorsby. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Jayhawks will line up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
To the air, it's Sorsby. Defense is coming after him. And this one is caught. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Sampson.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. He keeps it on a design run. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Toss play, running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try the right here. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the 1st down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
The Jayhawks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Goes to the pistol formation now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch, but couldn't. Bounds, incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking tackles. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That's the 1st down and more. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Moulton. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Hawkeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. An inside move now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
completion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Grab behind the line, it's Hayes. Breaks loose at the 40. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush closing in. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Back to throw again. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And we try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tries to get it to the running back. Checks this down to the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the wideout goes in motion. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
It's a keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push rush up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Hawkeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. And then first down, right back to the running game. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keeping it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. To throw, it's Sorsby. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Jayhawks will kick this deep, begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And And the Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Play action here on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Jayhawks will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the punt marked down about the 30. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Back in backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion sets up a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Hawkeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Sure hands. It's Anderson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that short completion. Cross play to the outside. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver grabs it. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! To put them on top now. Can you say methodical? A marathon march could just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Pass caught in the end zone. A successful 2-point conversion. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Kansas. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Refuses to go down. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A short completion at the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. On the run, it's Wallace. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the single back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Iowa. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first down. It's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes the handoff. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here's the handoff. They'll try it off the right tackle. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
To the air, it's Sorsby. He's running out of time here. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough play. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Jayhawks with 1st and 10 here. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The ball is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. They can't stop him. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go. Still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Leaning on the run game here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. This might be for the ball game. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Wallace. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, but that's just going to be too little, too late.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Runs out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Now, fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left.
Timeout, Kansas.
And the Hawkeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. Looking to test the secondary. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you're giving yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.